And do I need to mute you, or what do I need to do?
I will do it.
Okay, perfect. All right. Kevon and Kamari, can you still hear me?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. I can hear you. You can hear me. We're good to go. So let me make sure. Rohit, let
We
me
are
know.
live now.
I'm about to say, let me know if we're live on Facebook.
We are live everywhere.
Live everywhere. Perfect. Okay. Tech support is blessing my soul right now because I need all the help I can get. So, again, thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Minority Report featuring Black owned businesses. And I am your host, Lachelle Smith. And my guest tonight is no stranger to my platform. Him and his son have been here a number of times, two to be exact. This makes the third interview. I'm so happy to have Kevon Chisolm and Kamari, his little cute son. He's so adorable. I know he's growing up, so I have to remember that
Yeah.
he's growing into a young man. He's not a baby anymore. But if Kamari doesn't know, let me tell you, son, you're gonna always be your parents' baby.
Yep.
Always, like always.
Yep.
So I mean, we're gonna try to respect the fact that you're, coming into your own, you're growing into a young man, but you're gonna always be our baby. So, with that being said, thank you guys so much for coming back to Minority Report to talk about the sneak peek that you have for your summer financial wellness program for the Junior Wallstreeter platform. I'm so excited to talk about this. First, tell me, how are you guys doing during this pandemic?
We're maintaining. We're doing well. We're adjusting to the environment. So Kamari's actually on spring break now. So
Nice.
yeah, he's on spring break. So he's relaxing
Mm-hmm.
and enjoying himself.
What are
So
your
we're
spring
doing
break
well.
plans? I see you playing baseball and stuff.
Um, really, right now I'm just practicing baseball because the season starts soon. So I'm
Okay.
glad I had this spring break period because I've got to really get a chance to hone in on baseball and get ready for the season.
Oh, you're so adorable. Oh my goodness, I can't help myself. I'm gonna try to contain myself, but I have a thing for little boys. I love little boys. I do because I have a son, so I am
Yeah.
partial to little boys. Girls, they all right. They a little sassy. I have a bunch of nieces that drive me crazy, so I'm definitely partial to little boys. So, since the last time you've been on my platform, what has been going on with the Black Wall Streeter?
So yeah, thank you for having us again. That way we've received quite a bit of business from being on your platform 2 years ago. That was We were primarily an investment club
Mm-hmm.
consulting business during that time. So we just focused on investment clubs.
Mm-hmm.
But the last year and a half or so, we pivoted because business was mighty slow with the investment clubs. We
Mm-hmm.
pivoted to and we launched another component, Junior Wall Streeters. And the primary focus of that is providing financial literacy education to youth and adults.
Mm-hmm.
We provide programs for adults as well. And we provide weekend series and also summer camps, 2 week summer camps where we focus on financial literacy and
Mm-hmm.
investing. Um,
See, and I love the fact that you realized you needed to pivot, and that's exactly what you decided to do. Because I know that in the other interviews where you were a guest on my platform, we had talked about the financial literacy component and how there was a greater need for it, given the fact that you were offering investment clubs, and we know that our community tends to be a little bit more hesitant towards investing and investing in the stock market. So it helps that you provide that knowledge first, and then you can try to pull them into gathering, groups of 10 or more to start investment clubs and create that generational wealth. So now
yes.
you've pivoted and you started the Junior Wall Streeter program, and you said you have these sessions on the weekends. Give me an idea, or just give me like a snapshot of what it looks like on the weekends.
So on the weekends, last year was the first time we offered it, and tried something new. We wanted to have families, like
Mm-hmm.
son, mothers, daughters, parents, to learn together. So we did that for 6 weeks. We would offer a different financial literacy topic like
Mm-hmm.
banking, understanding credit, budgeting, and investing. So
Mm-hmm.
each Saturday or Sunday, and on Sunday we did something different on Sunday. Sunday we had people sign up that were interested in learning about African and African American history and culture.
Okay.
So with that Sunday, we had a separate hour that focused on African American history and culture.
So
And
tell me, okay, wait, now time out. I want you to tell me how what's the takeaway for the families that get together? If they're learning about their history, is it that they feel more empowered? Do they feel a sense of pride? And then that's kind of like the driving force to want them to be more financially stable, or like what is that? What does that look like?
so we only had a small class, small
Mhm.
interest. So that was our first time. But so some adults and definitely children were not familiar with like some of the great dynasties in Africa,
Mm.
Egypt, Musa Masa. So,
Mhm.
so these things that was the first time they learned about this. So
Mhm.
some of them were just generally interested in learning about African history. So we like to, and I think that's very empowering because
Mhm.
sometimes people think that our history started just with slavery,
Right.
and we just came in we just came as slaves. And it's very empowering to know that no, we had a great history before we
Mhm.
came to the United States.
Right.
Not saying it's perfect,
Mhm.
but I mean there does. And I've been to Egypt myself, so I was able to witness this, and Senegal and Gambia. So I was able to witness some of this history there.
Mhm.
So some of our students, most of our students actually really enjoyed the opportunity to learn about Africa because they had
Mhm.
not learned it in the school systems.
Wow. Okay, so Kamari, how would you, from a young person, I almost said child, but from a young person's perspective, you have the advantage of having your father who, has actually been to Africa and happens to be, very knowledgeable in the financial market. How has that impacted you?
It's helped me learn a lot of information that I never even knew. Um,
Has any of it ever been presented to you in your classroom,
no,
at school, at anything at all?
no, because at my class there's like kind of two different sides, and fourth, fifth grade, and even sixth grade, like there's different sides of how the world is presented.
Mm,
Like I thought that Christopher Columbus discovered America, and then
right.
my dad told me no, he did not discover America. People were on America before Christopher Columbus. And I
Exactly.
was like, I did not know that. The schools don't teach that, so I've learned a lot of new and interesting facts and
Mhm.
information from my dad.
I mean, I love having you guys on because I just love the bond that you guys have, and I think it's very important to present that and reflect that, and for other people to see it. So, like with that being said, not only do you have like the father son bond, but you also work together. Part of Black WallStreeter. So, your father's, he's the Black WallStreeter, you're junior WallStreeter.
Right.
And like, so what's it like working with your dad?
It's fun. Sometimes it's
He
stressful
said
because
sometimes.
I have a lot of work to do. Sometimes I have to balance schoolwork,
Mm-hmm.
sports, and junior Black Wall Streeter. But it's also fun learning how to make money, learning about my history,
Mm-hmm.
teaching others, and it's fun to learn the impact that we have on other people
Mm-hmm.
that help them, make money.
Well, I mean, if no one has told you, or again, sometimes when your parents compliment you, it kind of like goes over your head. But if no one has ever told you, or a total stranger has not told you yet, allow me to be one of those individuals to tell you that you are definitely an inspiration. Don't think that because you're a certain age, that you can't inspire others. You definitely can, and you're definitely doing that. So just you being able to describe how you're balancing your schoolwork and your sports and your business and making money and learning your African history, that is definitely encouragement to other young people. So I definitely want to tell you to keep doing what you're doing. And Auntie Shell is definitely proud of you.
Well, thank you.
you're
Thank
you're
you.
welcome. So tell me now, you have this sneak peek to the summer program that's coming up in April. So you also have two new instructors. So I want to hear more about, what is it that we can expect during the sneak peek, and give me, if you have, some bios of your instructors as well.
Yeah, so our sneak peek is that's geared toward get to give people the opportunity to see firsthand what our summer camps are about.
Mm-hmm.
So we're repeating the same summer camp from last year, which is financial literacy and investing. That's our basic camp that all campers are required to go through that first, because that provide like introduction to investing in the stock market, learning about mutual funds, learning about ETFs. But I wanted, some of the parents asked, and we also wanted to offer something more advanced.
Okay.
So this year we're offering advanced stock analysis. One of the teachers, Stanley Farrell, who was a PhD student at Clemson, said he taught our weekend series, and he was like, he wanted to add more math. I was like, whoa, okay, bring more math.
Right.
He wanted to add more math into the curriculum, so he will be teaching advanced stock analysis. And and the thing I love about Stan is this is like a hobby. He just enjoys learning this material. Yeah. And Isaiah, who we started together, we wrote the curriculum together. He's gonna just offer a week course, the week section of the course on introduction to real estate. He buys and sells properties and fix up. So that he's again speaking from his own personal experience. And we wanted to introduce kids to the real estate, how you can build wealth by investing in real estate. So that will be a new course that we're offering this summer. And then lastly, but not least, we're offering a week-long course on Forex and cryptocurrency. And we, like you said, we hired a new teacher, Jalen Joyce. She's going to come in and she's dynamite. She's just interested in kids learning. And what I'm excited about, Jalen and Michelle Ghazi, she teaches financial literacy full time in the school system. Is that women, like, we want to motivate and inspire more women to get into the financial industry as well. So when they see these two women teachers teaching that, hopefully that will motivate them as well to be more interested in the subject matter.
I mean, I love the fact that, again, this is the third time you've been on my platform. So I enjoy watching you grow. You know, I love that you're able to pivot your business, that you have now been able to partner and collaborate and bring in other instructors who love teaching this material, love teaching it to youth. So, I mean, I'm always in awe of what you do, but now I'm even like, I feel proud, proud to be connected to you and that you're offering such an awesome program. So give me the dates of the sneak peek and let me know, how can people register?
So the sneak peek is April 17th, 1 to 3 p.m. And they can go to our website, www.thebblackwallstreeter.com. We also pay for some Facebook advertisements, so you could just click on the link there. You can reach me on Facebook, the Black WallStreeter, Kevon Chisolm. We're there. And this is free, and it's Financial Literacy Month. So we wanted to offer a free program where people can come and really just learn about different financial literacy topics. So, I mean, just come and just have a brief discussion about what is cryptocurrency. And you hear a lot of people talking about it, but we don't really know what it is. So our motto is, today's investors started yesterday. So we're really just trying to catch up. We trying to play that sort of that role of catching us up and familiarizing us with all this financial stuff that's going on around us.
This is awesome. Here's an opportunity, if your children aren't, already planning on doing some type of summer enrichment type of program. Here's an opportunity in April. You can head on over to Zoom. You can register and meet the instructors, determine if this is something that you and your family would be interested in investing. I definitely think that it is worth it. So tell me again, now the sneak peek where parents and children can meet the instructors, that's going to be in April. What are the actual dates of the summer program?
So our summer camps, they will start June 21st and run from June 21st to the end of July. So every 2 weeks, each camp session is 2 weeks. So we're going to run the same camp for 6 weeks.
Okay.
And students can enroll. We did launch a nonprofit. So we launched a nonprofit in November.
Okay.
So now we're in the process of soliciting grants, and we will hopefully have scholarships. Last year, we had over 100 campers.
Wow.
And
okay.
Yeah, we had over 100 campers.
Nice.
And we gave about 10 scholarships, but I felt we had to turn away some students. So that's why, because we didn't have any more scholarships. So this year, I'm hoping that we can offer more students. My goal is to get 200 campers this summer. So, and we want to be able to offer those that cannot afford the price of scholarship. And that's why we're soliciting grants now.
Okay. So we got the nonprofit, you're looking for additional funding. Now, if somebody is watching this and they say, you know what, I want to be a part, I might be, I might not have a child that that I could register, but I was a student. How can someone contact you? Is it PayPal, Cash App? What is it, that someone can get in contact with you and make a donation towards your scholarship program?
Oh, I love that question. Thank you for asking that.
Now you know me better than that. You know I'm always going to be where the money resides. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. That and then Kamari, before I answer that, Kamari, when you tell them what are we trying to do? What are we trying to do? What's our goal? What's the wealth gap we're trying to deal with?
We're trying to help the wealth gap between African Americans and whites. In Boston, the average net wealth is $8 compared to whites. It is $247,000. And in America, the average African American's net wealth is $17,000 for African Americans. Compared to whites, it is $171,000.
So that's what we're trying to decrease the wealth gap, right?
To close it, yeah.
Close it. That's through education, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and that question you asked, you can go to our website and right on the left-hand side, right next to Junior Wall Street, there's a donate button. So you can donate $25, $200, however much you can afford, you can donate. And that will go to a sponsor and a camper to attend Junior Wallstreeters summer camp.
Well, first, Kamari, thank you for dropping knowledge, coming through with all the statistics. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, I'm here for it. And again, please head over to blackwallstreeter.com. Please donate. If again, like I said, if you don't have a student that you need to register, feel compelled. Feel like you hear exactly what this program entails, what's being offered. You hear what kind of instructors are going to be teaching your students, or like I said, if you don't have a child to register, please feel free to donate. Now I do want to know, is there what type of curriculum are you using? Or do they get workbooks, or how does that work?
Yeah, we created our own curriculum. So we teach like I said, we teach banking, budgeting, credit rating, investing, how to invest. We also teach investment clubs. So we created the curriculum, our own Junior Wallstreeter curriculum. But the students, upon registration, before camp starts rather, they will get a workbook, like a lifelong workbook that they can take with them. That's over 100 pages. So this information they can always apply. Like before they apply for a credit card, go to this workbook and look at. So we try to make it not a one-time thing, right? And also too, Michelle, we have a Junior Wallstreet alumni group. So they don't just go to our camp. Like on Sunday, I met with the alumni group. We had a guest speaker come in. So we don't just say, come in our programs, bye-bye. No, we meet with them after our program. It's called the Junior Wallstreet Alumni Group. And we want to make sure that they are applying this information. And it's free right now. We're just volunteering our time to making sure that kids are still using the information when it's applicable.
I love that there is this mentorship type of follow-up, and that it's kind of like a cohort. Like in college, you have a cohort, and your cohort kind of sticks together even after the program is over. Like I love everything about this. I've always loved it from the time I came into the knowledge of what the Black WallStreeter was, and I'm so grateful for you coming back onto my platform. Before we close out, Kamari, I need to know from you, because you always come with the real. What are you investing in lately? And I'm asking you this question because right now with the pandemic, it seems like the wealth gap is starting. You gave us some statistics about the wealth gap, and it seems like the wealth gap is becoming larger and larger and larger because people are unemployed. So people don't necessarily have the money to invest. So what are you currently investing in, sir?
So right now I'm investing in 3 ETFs and 1 stock. The 1 stock is Zoomies, which is a clothing store located in malls.
Right.
The 3 ETFs are VTI, QQQ, and PEJ. I'm also looking at other stocks like Johnson & Johnson and Pepsi, also Target, because those stocks have dividends, which is when the company gives a portion of the money that they earn back to the buyer. And but QQQ is my best ETF, and that's got me over $600 in the last 6 months.
Okay. All
And
right.
that
I think I'm gonna have to come see you for a long run because you got all the coins.
that ETF has Amazon, Apple, Facebook, Alphabet, which is Google. So they got and BTI is actually similar to that. Like a couple weeks ago, I got some more money in my account. So my dad said, let's buy some more stocks or ETFs. And originally I wanted to buy more QQQ because it's had the most gain for me. So I was like, okay, I'll buy more.
Right.
But then my dad said I had to buy another stock. I had to have some diversity.
You gotta diversify a little bit, just a little bit.
Yeah. So I brought BTI, which is actually similar to QQQ, but it's less money per share.
Okay.
It has Apple, Google, Alphabet, Apple. It has similar stocks in the ETF, but it's less money. So I was like, okay, less money, similar to QQQ.
So it was worth it for you. So you didn't hop on Roblox when that dropped? You didn't hop on Roblox?
No, I'm not a big Roblox guy. I like to invest in things that I know and I use.
Okay.
So even though I don't buy things on Amazon, I get a lot of my get a lot of my things that I order from Amazon.
Right.
I actually have an Apple phone. I use Google every day for my school and work, and Zoomies is a clothing store located in malls, which is actually similar to Dick's Sporting Goods. And I play a lot of sports. So I try to invest in what I know.
See, listen, y'all better get this knowledge. Don't be ashamed to say I got my knowledge from, a young man. Don't be ashamed. Go ahead and take these notes. If he's saying something that appeals to you, then I'm going to suggest that you follow up. Not only that, but if you know a young person or you have a child and you want them to be able to trade on this level where he's saying, I buy things that I use, I buy I buy stock in businesses that I believe in, businesses that I follow, businesses that I support. So I'm basically getting my money back because I'm spending all my money with them. If you want your child to be at this knowledge level, I'm going to highly recommend that you go ahead, register for the sneak peek, get to know Kevon, get to know Kamari, get to know the other instructors, and strongly consider registering your son or your daughter for the summer program coming up in June. It's going to be 6 weeks, power pack. Kevon broke it all down for you, but you can always head on over to the blackwallstreeter.com and get more information. You guys, this has been an awesome interview. Every time you guys are here, it's always awesome. We do dope things when we get together. So Kevon, I'll go ahead and let you close out. I want you to give all of your contact information one more time. Let people know how they can get in touch with you, donate, register, all of that, and then we'll shut it down for the night.
Okay. Well, thank you again for having us, Lachelle. We really enjoy what you're doing and want to wish you continued success.
Thank you.
Yes, definitely. You supporting these Black businesses like you
Absolutely.
do. We need you. We need you.
Thank you.
Yes, head over to our website, www.theblack.wallstreeter.com. Click on the link for Junior Wallstreeters. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. Instagram is Black_Wallstreeter. That's me. And email Kevon at theblack.wallstreeter.com if you have any questions. Even on our website, you can message me. So we're available. We're there to answer any questions you have, and we will have some scholarships available if you're interested in that as well.
There you go. So you got all the information, all the tea, all the contact information, and you got some stock tips in this interview tonight. So that is all I have for this episode of Minority Report, and I will check you guys out next time. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night. You're welcome. Thank you.